Yeah. So, what is it?
Face-offs.
Face-offs, right? Face-off competition tomorrow for everybody, which is exciting.
Wait,
It's
can
a
I just
highlight.
ask before
Highlight.
we get off the face-off thing, what did we learn today at face-offs? Technique? What kind of technique? Give me something specific.
The defense exit.
Coach's
Yes, defensive exit,
Pinch and pop.
pinch and pop.
How to get out with a not face off head?
Yes, that was awesome.
kid. Right here, right here.
What?
I was gonna say
Yes.
how to get out with them.
Yeah, perfect. What drills did we do?
There was the screwdriver one.
Screw drill,
Chops.
chops,
I was gonna say chops.
clamps, clamps, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. So, you guys are beasts today. You guys are getting so much better
Love that.
every day.
Yeah, Brady.
Scrimmage.
Then we scrimmaged. Fantastic. What was the theme today? What was the theme? Talk to you. What was the theme, man?
To wear your favorite sports.
Favorite sports teams, and then counselors wore their favorite superhero, right? Young Javon has
Punisher.
Punisher, right? Clearly mine is Superman for today, right? So we have 2 of the 5 pillars that are all set. Hopefully they're ingrained in your heart, ingrained in your spirit. And we have 2 more today, and then we'll close out with our final one tomorrow. How many pillars are there?
5.
5, right? What in the world is a pillar? What's a pillar? Yes, Steven.
It's a support beam.
It's a support beam.
Like
Now-
these things right here.
Yes, excellent, right? A pillar, something that holds something up. So these are pillars for your life, things that will help hold you up, help hold you together, give you confidence, and more importantly, the ability and the direction to be successful in this thing we call life. And to do the thing that I am absolutely obsessed about, which is winning, right? And helping people win in life, right? And absolutely, completely obsessed with it, right? And certainly love to compete. What was the first pillar we spoke about on the first day? Yeah.
Add value.
Add value. Explain to me what that means and adding value. Go, man.
Giving someone something that they don't have.
Excellent, right? So giving them help in something that they don't have. One more person, adding value. It's just a quad. I know. Stay focused here. Don't eat that. I know you know. So what's another example of adding value? That's the question. Go, Luke.
Helping somebody with what they don't know.
Helping someone with something that they don't know. Whether that's academically, maybe that's physically, right? Catching and throwing, or maybe that might be within art, right? If you're a music person and you know that you're great at music, maybe it's with a foreign language, right? Or maybe it's with a conversation, right? You're adding value to people. And one of the things we asked you to add value with today was to have a kind word for someone, right? What was the second pillar?
Health.
Health. 2 people. Give me an example of how you're going to hold yourself together physically. You know. Yeah, right? Because that's mental health. So our physical health is also important, but our mental health, what we see, what we allow our mind to see, our eyes to see, right? That's mental health. We have to guard our mental health.
Physical health. Don't eat junk food like 24/7.
Yeah, right. And we have to monitor it, and we have to be proportionate, right? And or moderation. So one thing that we do in moderation is how can we self-monitor ourselves, right? Because you hear that word all the time. Everything's okay in moderation. Scheduling, whether it's a holiday, birthday party, a special event that you know that you have yearly, right? Yep. And then a food line. Now, the people that are successful physically, they do those things. And the people that aren't, well then, quite frankly, then they're not, right? And I've spent almost 15 years of my life helping people get bigger, stronger, faster, and healthier, right? Setting up nutrition plans, helping people get physically stronger, and physically faster, right? As a performance coach, and as certainly as a health coach. Third pillar today, we're gonna do 3 and 4 today, right? 3, I'm going to explain briefly. 4, I'm going to explain a little bit more so. And 3 is more so for you to hear it, and then you need to learn more about it. Okay? So 3 is financial freedom as far as a pillar is concerned. Everyone say financial freedom.
Financial freedom.
So the third pillar, 3 of the 5 is financial freedom. And financial freedom is achieved by people that do specific things to make sure that financially they are well off, that they're comfortable, that they're established. And everybody's financial freedom is going to be a little bit different. For some people, financial freedom might be $1 million a year. For some people, it might be $80,000 a year. For some, it might be 50. I've met people that are the happiest in the world, and they make about $30,000 a year because they've created a lifestyle for themselves that can support that. So financial freedom is achieved, I'm going to say, there's a number of different parts. I'm going to share 2 of them with you. And the third part is something that you can do to help you achieve it. Okay? First one is an asset. Everyone say asset.
Asset.
So people, when you're seeking financial freedom, the things that you want to purchase are things that will help you make money, and those are assets, right? For instance, when you purchase a car is not an asset. The car is the exact opposite, which is something called a liability, right? And that's the second part. So an asset's going to be something that's going to help you make money. Meaning, as you get older, and you may want to invest, that means that you buy something that's going to help you make money. For instance, when you're older, you may buy a piece of real estate where you have someone living on the bottom and someone living on the top, a rental. So you can rent out the bottom and rent out the top. Has anyone ever seen a house like that? Right? And those are awesome, right? Because you have a lot of people, like a college student, or maybe somebody that's just starting to buy a house, and you can rent out the bottom and the top, and then all of a sudden, who collects most of the money on that property? Yep.
Landlord.
The landlord, right? So that would be an asset, because that can help you make money, right? Now for you, in your age, something that might be able to help you make money might be a lawnmower. What in the world? How in the world can a lawnmower, Anderson, help you make money?
Because, well, if you mow the lawn for your mom or dad, then they might give you a couple dollars because you did something to help.
Excellent. Go.
Going around the neighborhood and asking people if you want to mow their lawn, if they want you to mow their lawns, and then begging in return.
Excellent, right? That's an asset. So that lawnmower might cost you, let's just say $100, but then which we know it's a little bit more, for the sake of numbers. So if it costs you $100 to buy the lawnmower, and then over the course of the month, you cut grass a few times, and then you make $20 or $25 every time that you cut the grass, and then you cut the grass 5 times for people, how much money did you make? $25. Now you have an asset. So now you paid off your lawnmower and you bought something that now is going to help you make money. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And the way of the world now is that kids your age and kids that are getting older, they're starting businesses earlier and early. And that's a business. It's called being an entrepreneur. Have you ever heard that word before?
Yes.
Right? And more people, younger and younger, are starting businesses early and earlier, doing things that help them acquire assets to help them achieve financial freedom. And then you have something called a liability. Say liability.
Liability.
So cars are a necessity, right? Cars are a necessity, especially if you live in our area, and because, quite frankly, public transportation can't really help you get from A to B very quickly around here, right? But cars, more or less, they cost you money. And when you buy a new car, can you tap in, Cornex? When you buy a new car, young guy, hey, when you buy a new car, as soon as you pull it off the lot, let's just say it costs you, sake of numbers, $30,000. As soon as you pull it off the lot, if you were to turn it in the next day, you already lost $3,000 or $4,000 because now it's no longer new. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's a liability, but unfortunately it's a necessity, right? But people buy a lot of different cars before they have a lot of assets. So if you have more liabilities than assets, are you going to have financial freedom? Yes or no? No. Right? So you need to acquire assets before you purchase liabilities, like a bunch of different cars, and then it can help you achieve financial freedom. And again, financial freedom is based off of the things that are going to make you feel comfortable and to make you feel happy so you can achieve the lifestyle that you want. So that's the third pillar. Someone raise their hand and tell me what it is. Tell me about it. What does it mean? And I really tried to keep it as straightforward as I could for young bucks your age. But at the end of the day, I've met 14 and 15-year-olds that have already made $1 million. I've met some of those kids. So clearly it's starting to resonate with people. Go.
You need to make money to have a good job and have a good life.
Okay, you need to make money. Sort of. Let's add to that, though. Go.
Help someone where you can ask for help.
All right, an asset. All right, is helping somebody, and maybe they can help you achieve something. All right, maybe we did a good job. We'll find it out. Now, I've heard that before, and that's not completely the whole thing, but it's definitely part of it. Let me say this about what Andrew said. He said if you have to spend money to make money. If you, whatever it is that you spend, you want to be able to spend it so then you know, so then you're spending it so then you can make something from it. I don't know if everybody got that. You had your hand up. Cornax, go ahead.
So like if you buy something